Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Steve, coming to you from Beijing in China. Or I guess today you can call it smoggy Beijing because today the weather is not good and it's definitely getting much colder here. Today is the 4th of November 2016 and I want to share with you my results from an amazing company that has really changed my lifestyle, and now I'm currently living a laptop lifestyle whilst being here in China. So just sit back, watch this video, and I'll introduce to you what this company is all about. Now, before I show you my current progress in MPA, I just want to quickly explain for those of you who don't quite know what My Paying Ads is all about. So basically, they are an advertising company that provide a share of revenue to paying advertisers. And they have various advertising options available, but in order to benefit from making money with advertising, you just simply purchase an ad pack, and in return you get back 120% of your earnings. Or in other words, you'll gain a 20% profit for every ad pack purchased. So, think of it like this. I'm an online marketer who is in need of quality advertising in order to promote my website or business that I have to offer. I decide to join a professional and very stable rev share company which offers multiple advertising services. Then from here, I can then purchase advertising that is suitable to my needs, or I'm also able to greatly benefit from purchasing advertising and earning some revenue from the company. So essentially, I'm being paid to advertise my own stuff, and this is really amazing. I'm telling you right now, this has changed my life drastically. I've been able to buy 2 really amazing dogs. I'm living a laptop lifestyle whilst living abroad in China, and it's all thanks to this company for helping me to achieve that lifestyle. There's very few rev share companies like this that take their business seriously and are structured for long-term growth. I'm not talking about months, I'm talking about years. And My Paying Ads have never missed out on a payment in over 18 months. They pay out 7 days a week and have currently paid out over $16 million to advertisers, which is just a crazy amount, as you can imagine. And one thing you should know is that My Paying Ads greatly improve its returning customer rate. So, just like with any business, a returning customer is far better than a one-time customer. So that's one of the reasons why it's important to have professional services that deliver, and having an attractive offer or service to support the greater gain for the company and its members. And My Paying Ads does exactly that. I honestly think that you'll love this. So before you sign up and give it a try, I want to show you my current progress from today, right now. Okay guys, so let's just get straight into this. Now what you can see right here is an overview of my results from last Thursday. So we're pretty much close to just over 6 days ago. Now as you can see here, my current results as of last week were standing at 89 referrals. So I just want to say a quick thank you to you guys who have been signing up to my team. And I've been getting a lot of questions lately through Facebook. Some of you are contemplating where to start, how much money to put in, what's the best strategies to use, and so on and so forth. So honestly, just keep firing away at your questions because I'm more than happy to answer your questions for you. Whether it's via YouTube, leaving YouTube comments below, or adding me on Facebook, and then we can go from there. Now, active ad packs as of now was 484, as of last week, 484 active ad packs. Now, this thing just keeps on growing. The more ad packs you purchase, the more you simply build your ad pack earnings, and the more that you can withdraw on a safety withdrawal limit. And I'll go into that a little bit more later on. Now, look at this, guys. Ad pack earnings from last week, $21,855. This is a substantial amount of money, and this is something that is just continued to grow each and every day and each and every week. For those of you who subscribe to my channel, I do send out a notification on my videos on a weekly basis to keep you guys up to date with regards to my progress. So this is something you definitely want to probably keep your eyes on. So I'm more than happy and grateful for those of you who do sign up. Now let's just take a look at this week's results. So this was a comparison from last week. Now let's go ahead and take a look at this week's as of today. Now you can see here some of my earning balance. I've got some Bitcoin and stuff along here. Bitcoin is a payment processor that I will always continue to use, and it's also enabled me to help live my lifestyle whilst I'm being here as well. So I really am grateful for using Bitcoin. Now we can see here, let's just take a look at my results. Okay, so as we can see, 96 referrals as of now. So honestly, thank you guys for signing up. Thank you again for your questions, and especially for the action takers, because you know we've gone through some ideas on how you can start getting your money funded into this, and now you're starting to see the potential that this is able to generate. So you know, whether you've got a small amount or whether you've got a lot to put in, you know, you're going to see gradual progress along the way, and this is something you definitely want to get yourselves involved in. It's definitely changed my life, and I can assure you that in time this is going to change your lifestyle as well. So you know, this is definitely something I personally recommend for anyone with an online business, or with someone who wants to get started in like a home business opportunity. This is something you definitely want to get yourselves involved in. Now, active ad packs as of now, I'm at 492. Now, the reason this hasn't grown a substantial amount is because I have been withdrawing the last maybe 4 days or something like that, probably 5 days now. I've been withdrawing $200 per day. Now, this is to help me out financially, as I mentioned in the video before. But this is something that you can always see as a huge benefit. Because this is something that isn't just about making money on a daily basis. This is about helping you in situations where you really need that money. Okay, so this is something that you really need to look at from a different perspective, and this has really helped me out. And this is why I'm living a lifestyle in China, and living a lifestyle that I want to live. You know, so this is been something that's more than helpful to me along the months that I've been participating in this, and it's just continuing to grow. Now look at this, guys. Ad pack earnings as of today. So this is about 6 days ahead. Okay, so my apologies. This is 8 days. Yes. Sorry, I was just trying to work this out. So the video from last week was last Thursday. Today is Friday. So now we're 8 days ahead. Now look at this, ad pack earnings, $24,164. I told you each and every week, this thing just keeps growing and growing and growing, and it just keeps building and building and building. And as I've explained before, like the ad pack earnings are 120%. So you're pretty much looking at 20% profit when those ad packs expire. So this is something that I'm continuing to build, I'm continuing to enjoy, and I'm continuing to withdraw each and every day, pretty much. So this is something that's really gaining a lot of benefit and a lot of gain in terms of the growth of the business and in growth of my daily income as well. So let's just quickly work this out. So we're going to compare last week to last week's results. So right here, I'm going to put in 24,164. Now we're going to minus this from last week. We'll just pull this up, and we was at 21,855. Now let's just take a look at this. Look at this, guys. $2,309. This is in pretty much 8 days. So this is a substantial amount of money. And like I've said before, I'm using this to live my lifestyle, to help me out in situations where I really need those situations to be solved. And obviously just to continue building inside the system so that I can start generating a daily withdrawal amount. So, you know, whether you've got your own goals, whether it's $25 a day, $50 a day, $100, or, you know, trying to max the system out like I am at $200 per day, this is something that you really want to get yourselves involved in, guys, because this is honestly a real kind of game changer for me in terms of how I operate, building an online business and making money online. So this is something that has really changed my results. And like you've seen here, $2,309 in 8 days. This is something, you know, this is not like thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, but this is still life-changing money. So this is something I personally recommend for you to join. So honestly, guys, just until what I want you guys to do, if you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to ask me. You've got YouTube below, or you can add me on Facebook, and I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. And if you want to join this company, watch this video right now. Okay, so the best way for you to join will be to, once you finish watching one of my videos, what you're going to want to do is just to come down here, and where it says join with me here, I'm going to give you a direct link. If you click on show more, I'm also going to give you another link to my Facebook. So if you guys have got any questions, or you just want to reach out to me or anything like that, don't hesitate to contact me on Facebook as well. But for now, we're just going to click on this link here, and right now it's going to take me to the home page. Okay, so the very first thing you're going to want to do is on the top right hand corner it says sign up. So once we click on this, it's now going to take me to the registration page. Now this is crucial. The very first thing you're going to want to check is that the sponsor says Steve in China. Okay, if it doesn't, if it says someone else's name, or it has NPA admin, which is a default, what you need to do is to click on change, and then simply type in Steve in China, and then you can change it from there. This is crucial because a lot of people have been signing up under NPA admin and they can't change it once you've registered. So, it's very important that you make sure it says Steve in China before, because once you guys are on my team, I'm going to be helping you every step of the way. And once I've maxed out the system, I'm going to be sharing some of my commissions with you guys as well. So, it's just to help you progress and develop in my paying ads as we go along. Okay, so just make sure that says Steve in China, and then we're all good. Now, the next lot of fields you need to fill out are just very basic, like your names, email, username, and your password. Okay, so once everything is filled out from here, agree to the terms and conditions, and then register. Then you're going to get go through the normal process, email confirmation stuff, and so on and so forth. Then once you've done that, we need to go back to the home page and to log in. Okay, so let me just add the captcha code in here. Log in. Now every time you log in, you're always going to see a login ad. These are very, very popular. I was going to pay for one, but then I didn't realize it's booked up until maybe 3 months ahead. So people are paying for these. They're paying maybe $200 at a time for their login ads. So they're very, very popular. So we're just going to wait for this to, just before this video loads, I'm just going to wait for this timer to count down. Okay, so right now you're at your dashboard along here. I mean, it might be a little bit overwhelming to begin with, but the very first thing you're going to want to do is, again, just check my sponsor says Steve in China along here, and then it will give you my email address as well. So if you need to contact me through email, by all means contact me through there. But like I said before, contact me on Facebook, because I'll be more than happy to assist you on there as well. Now, the very first thing you're going to want to do, on your left-hand side, you're going to want to select account activity, and then click on profile. Now, you can fill out some basic information here, like your name. I mean, your name is essential anyway, but the very most important thing is your payment processor, okay? So what you're going to want to do, you can select from Payzer, Solid Trust Pay, Perfect Money, Coin Payments, and To Pay For You. PayPal is a temporary payment processor because when the funds were frozen before, they had to shift over the payments from PayPal. So we no longer use PayPal because it's just a headache. And no other rev share uses PayPal anymore because they just, they're very wish-washy, and we don't necessarily want that in a business anyway. So, I mean, personally, I'm using Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin's a win-win, and I think probably the other popular payment processors will be Payzer and Solid Trust Pay. So by all means, select one of these, set these up, and make sure that your preferred payment processor is also selected. Okay, so once that has been selected and you've made the payment processor secure to yours, you can just go through and add any other information if you need to. Personally, I haven't done so, but what you can do after that is move on to purchase an ad pack, and then it will take you through the stage. So once you purchase an ad pack, you can just, let me just bring you along here. So it's basically going to explain the plan. So you've got your plan 1, your plan 2, and the credits that you can earn from your advertising as well. Okay. So once you've done that, you need to set up a new banner ad. Okay? So before you can buy an ad pack, you're going to want to set up some banners. Okay. So you can have a maximum of 10 along here. So once you set these up, what you're going to want to do is then buy an ad pack. You don't want to add clicks. You want to buy an ad pack because that ensures that you have revenue share earnings when you've earned your initial 100%. So basically each ad pack that we purchase, we get back 120%. So what you want to do is select buy ad packs. I'll just give you a quick example here. And then we can select a purchase. So on my plan 4s, which is a $50 ad pack, and then you'll go through some banners up along here, and then it's pretty much simple from there. I mean, you'll select your payment processor, it will take you through how to pay for that, and then it will just go from there, to be honest. So, by all means, if you've got any questions, don't hesitate to ask me on Facebook. This honestly, guys, this is very simple, and you're going to enjoy this so much. So, like I've said before, it's much better to get started sooner rather than later. So until then, stay awesome, and I'll talk to you soon.